We're continuing to monitor the latest out of Antioch after a dozen officers within the Northern California Police Department were implicated in a text message scandal. A federal investigation has revealed over 40% of the department either allegedly sent or received racist, homophobic, and violent messages. Those conversations include officers bragging about shooting suspects, calling black residents the N-word, boasting about falsifying reports, and making threats against local activists. One of the activists was Shagufa Khan, a community leader who was specifically named in officer text messages and now plans to file a lawsuit against the department. Reporter Anzar Hassan has the story.
I know those exact police officers, and to know that they were sexualizing me and being very racist towards not just me but community members, it was horrifying.
6 years ago, Shagufa Khan was named Antioch's 2017 Youth Leader of the Year. Last week, she was identified as a target in a 21-page report detailing an alleged texting scandal at the Antioch Police Department. The report states that Sergeant Josh Evans texted, "Shagufa looks like an Arabian Nights expletive dumpster." Shagufa says she knows Sergeant Evans personally, seen here in this Facebook post.
And I feel very violated and traumatized, so I do feel unsafe in this city.
Shagufa was born in the U.S. to a Muslim family of Pakistani and Afghan descent. She admits to having some encounters with the police, twice arrested over her activism, but cleared of all charges. Still, she claims that the text messages prove that her background makes her a target.
When I read those text messages from the police officers, that's essentially the mentality that they have, that I am a domestic terrorist.
The anti-Arab, anti-Muslim bias that is demonstrated in the targeting of Shagufa Khan is first and foremost inaccurate because she's not an Arab American, but is also reminiscent of how federal law enforcement will treat our communities as all the same, all terrorists, all potentially violent.
Zahra Bilu is the executive director of CAIR San Francisco. She says as a civil rights group, they're concerned about the Antioch PD texting scandal, but also over continuing stereotypes of Arabs and Muslims. After years of fighting surveillance of mosques and issues like President Trump's travel ban, groups like CAIR are concerned that the portrayal of Muslims nationally continues to impact law enforcement locally.
We've worked for a long time to disentangle federal and local law enforcement because local law enforcement would tell us we are different. What stories like this one and the targeting of Shagufa Khan show us is that they may not be that different at all.
Shagufa says she's not anti-police, yet continues to face harassment from people saying that she is. She now plans to file a lawsuit against the Antioch Police Department.
Because if we don't change it, who will?
In Antioch, Anzar Hassan, ABC 7 News.